All right, so we're going to do basic bridge exercise. This exercise is all about using your glutes or your hip muscles right here. Super important, the position of this exercise. That's what most people get wrong and where they feel it. So the basic exercise, I'm just going to show it to you first, is essentially laying on your back and you're just lifting your butt off the ground. You want to try to get the kind of even right here with the hips in the back and just hold that position. Now the key to this exercise is where do you feel it? Now people are going to feel it one of a few different places. Either you're going to feel the quads, the front of the leg, you'll feel your hamstrings, you'll feel your butt or your back. There's only one place you should feel it. 95% at least should be in your butts. If it's not in your glutes or in your butt muscles, then you need to tweak the position. So there's several ways we can do this. So the first and most important thing generally is to try to get your feet to come together, and then you're going to spread your knees apart a little bit. Okay, so by driving your knees apart with your heels together, it's going to activate your glutes. Try the exercise this way, same thing, making sure you're not big arch in your back. Keep your back a little closer to the ground, not super flat, but and just drive through your heels. So push your heels into the ground and come up. You should feel your butt activate more and hopefully pull it out of your quads. If you still feel a lot in your quads or you feel a lot in your back, you got to come down and we got to modify it. I'll show you 2 variations at the end of this video that you can tweak it if you're still feeling it in your quads or your back. But if not, you're going to drive through your heels, you're going to come up, and you're going to hold. You're going to hold that 10 seconds right now. After 10 seconds, you're just going to rest down for 2 seconds, and then you're going to shut it off, and you do the same thing. So again, drive through his heels, knees apart, come up, hold the position, 10 seconds. The goal with this exercise is to get 10 times 10 seconds. Now, if you're going up and down and say in the 4th, 5th, 8th rep or whatever, and all of a sudden you don't feel your butt anymore, you feel your quads, you're done. Next time, try to get an extra rep. So you only do ones where you feel it in the glutes. So super important that you feel this exercise in the right place. So in your glutes, never in your quads, never in your back. So another variation on using a prop or assistance for the bridge exercise, instead of pushing out the man, we can try squeezing in on something. So you could take something like a foam roller that's nice and firm and light. You put it between your knees and you squeeze firmly. Same thing, you're driving those heels in the ground, but now you're squeezing in and you're coming up and you're holding. So again, you're looking to see where you feel it. If you feel your butt more now, awesome, you did it right. If you're feeling your quads a lot or inner thighs, this one's not the right way for you. Try one of the other variations. But the key to this, again, feeling here. So 10 seconds up, rest down for a couple seconds. Good, 10 seconds up. So you're gonna do this several days, a week or more, and then periodically, every once in a while, take the roller away and check yourself. Can you do it without the roller? And if you can, and you feel your glutes again, then you don't need the roller. That's just a prop, it's an assistant. We don't need that if we don't need that. Good. So if you're still feeling it in your quads or at all in your back, we got to tweak it a little. We got to add a little of assistance. So what we're going to do is, one thing we can do is add a band. So essentially all you need is a loop band, or you can take a long band and tie it in a knot. You could also use something like a belt on this, but essentially what you're going to do is you're going to put this around your knees, okay? So now we're pushing the knees apart. Just like I told you before, you're pushing apart, but now you're using some resistance against it. So by pushing your bands apart, it automatically turns your glutes on. This one is usually very effective for people. So same thing, try to bring the heels together a little bit, knees apart, push that band apart, drive your hips up. Now you should definitely feel more in your glutes doing this. It should activate the glutes a lot better. So you're just gonna do the same thing, try to hold about 10 seconds, and then you're gonna rest for a couple seconds, relax, and same thing. So spread those knees apart, drive through the heels, come up. So 10 seconds. You're going to use this band as long as you need to. Eventually, hopefully you get rid of the band actually, and you go to the regular bridge that we showed you before, where you can just use your glutes without some assistance.